Hi, my name is Yvette Vargas, and today I'm going to be talking about my ethical and visionary statements, as well as answer the 5 questions that were asked. I am apologizing in advance if I sound tired. I just got off of long shift. I'm tired. Okay. So first question is, what are my core values that serve as my moral compass? My first one would definitely have to be family. My family has guided me and has helped me get to where I am at in life right now, and without them I would have nothing. I would be nowhere. So I'm forever grateful. I think family is everything. Family is very important. My second one is leadership. I always try to take on any leadership roles available to me because I feel like it helps shape me to become a more successful person. It's kind of like prepping me for the future when I get into an actual career. My third one is accountability. I think I'm a very accountable person. I take accountability of, any mistakes I've made, and I think it's important that everyone else does so too. My fourth one is compassion. I'm a very compassionate and loving person. I'm very sweet. May not sound like it right now, but again, I'm tired. But I'm very sweet, and I have to thank my parents for that. My fifth one is honesty. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna tell you that I do lie. Who doesn't? But I always try my best to be honest and very open about, things that are going on with whatever it may concern. I think honesty is a very important value that everyone should have. Honesty is key. And then some influences that shaped my ethical values would definitely have to be me struggling growing up financially. I grew up less fortunate than others. I didn't have much. I live in a very bad neighborhood, bad school, and I feel like that kind of made me want to succeed more, and made me want to get out of there, made me want to get my family out of there. So that's why I always push myself to do the absolute most. The second one would have to be bullying. In middle school and some high school, I encountered bullying, and honestly, it felt very gross. It felt very nasty. It's a very nasty thing, and I feel like that's why I'm so compassionate and I'm very kind now, because I went through that, and I don't want to make other people feel like that. So that's the reason why compassion is like one of my core values. It's because I went through that, and I wouldn't want to put anyone else through that. My third one would have to be work. I think without me working, without me having a job, I wouldn't be even trying to, keep going, keep succeeding. And it's kind of helping me, again, prep for the future. And also some aspirations I have would have to be to first finish my first 4 years of college, get my bachelor's degree in psychology, and then eventually try to get my master's degree, because I want to be a children's psychologist. I feel like I get along well with kids. I have 4 siblings, so also on top of that, I watched like all of my cousins when they were babies. So I have some experience. My second one would be to retire my parents. Like I said, they kind of helped me get to where I'm at right now. Without them, I wouldn't say like successful, because I'm not too successful right now, but without them, I wouldn't have been able to get as far as I am right now, education wise, and I guess partially career wise. So I want to pay it back to them. I feel like I owe them. They're very supportive parents. My third would have to be to become an even better person. I feel like I'm not, obviously not the best person in the world. I have flaws, who doesn't? But there's always, some things I could do better, some ways I can act different, and, just help others out. Maybe be a little more kind, who knows? And then what I want to contribute to the greater good is becoming a children's psychologist. I want to help young minds, kind of reach their full potential. I want to understand others in a way their parents might not. I am a very empathetic person, and I feel like I understand everyone on the more deep level. Who knows, maybe their parents might not get them. I could help them, understand their child's mind. And then I would also make them feel seen. I know some kids that might go in may be struggling mentally, emotionally, and I want to make them feel understood, seen, and that they're not alone. And with that, I'd like to present my visionary statement and my ethical statement poster board. Alright, so this is a little hard because this is on my phone and I don't have an actual setup, so let me see. Let me just show you it, if you can see it. Yeah. Okay. Now that I showed you that, I want to go over it a little bit. So my visionary statement is, I will help others build resilience, discover their strengths, and feel safe to grow as a future children's psychologist. And that I kind of went over in the questions. My ethical statement is, I will lead with integrity, empathy, and respect, always putting others' well-beings first. And here are some images. This is me fresh out of graduation. Just some images. This one demonstrates leadership. This one's kind of like, this one is an older woman, a child, and a ball of yarn. Kind of like unraveling their thoughts. Again, understanding them. And this is one last look. Okay. And I am sorry that this is not the best video. But I really am excited to be in this class. And I'm excited to get all the work done. I'm excited to get all those assignments done. I'm excited for my future and my career. So thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good day.